I am T.L. Brink, and today we're talking about how to use AI chatbots in my Research Methods class. Specifically, what we're talking about is the use of large language model chatbots. Here are some of the most famous: ChatGPT, Google Bard, also known as Gemini, Bing Chat, also known as Copilot, Claude, U.com, and Perplexity. I use these chatbots about half a dozen times a day, usually in place of something like Google Search or Wikipedia. The chatbots are just faster, not necessarily better, but quicker. Now, a proper understanding of the role of AI today is an important new tool, a tool to be used in education, research, human services, and healthcare. My job is to help you learn how to use AI effectively, efficiently, and ethically. My promise to you is that I shall demonstrate how to use AI and provide assignments designed to help you master the use of AI. I'm also going to grade your assignments according to your mastery of AI. Now, it would be plagiarism to have a chatbot author your entire project write-up. That would be like having a robot build a house and then claim to be a master carpenter. By the way, that image that you just saw was generated by an AI image generator, Cryon.com. So I'm going to give full attribution on that. Now, here's an analogy that I came up with about a year ago. ChatGPT is like a drunken uncle at Thanksgiving, very quick to talk about anything, as if he were an expert. And what he says is often vague, verbose, repetitious, and cautious, especially in the introduction and in the conclusion. Perhaps a more appropriate analogy for the level of AI chatbots today is that they are more like a tutor who does not maintain adequate contact with the professor, and therefore overestimates his own expertise, resulting in giving you a lot of advice with tremendous competence, but a lot of the advice being given is not the best advice. One of my goals in this class is to help you use AI as a tool. But I don't want your writing to sound like an AI chatbot. Even if you're not using AI, if you sound like an AI chatbot, you will not be writing on a professional level for the 21st century. Let's go through some of the basic tasks, over a dozen tasks that you're going to have to utilize in this class in order to complete your project. We're going to see how well AI chatbots do in this task and what a better tool might be. The first task is to brainstorm your topic, narrow it down into something that can be researched quantitatively. Actually, chatbots are pretty good at this, but a better tool, of course, would be to meet directly with me and have us work together to focus your topic. The next thing you have to do is some background reading. Now, you could utilize chatbots for that. They do a fair job, not as good as Wikipedia or even a great traditional encyclopedia such as Britannica, where you have assigned experts as authors. The next task would be to identify some of the key sources, the classic studies. Chatbot is fair here. A better approach, Wikipedia, Scholar Google, or once again, talk to me, your professor. Another task is to interpret those previous studies, the classic studies. Here the chatbot is only fair. It often mixes up the details of those classic studies. A better tool? Talk to me, your professor. Whenever it comes to getting key definitions, chatbots are only fair. Now your textbook and terms list are much better tools. Remember, I wrote your textbook, I wrote the terms list, and I'm the one writing your final exam, not the chatbots. If your research involves writing a questionnaire, the chatbots are actually pretty good at coming up with questions with good, scorable response format. The only better approach I can see would be to meet directly with me, your professor. When it comes to sampling, however, the chatbot's performance is poor. It's going to recommend things that you should not be doing in your sampling procedure. Talk to me, get advice about how to do your sampling. Once you've obtained your data and it comes time to code it, chatbots are fair. I will give you better advice. In terms of which statistical tests to use, chatbots are pretty good, but I can give you better advice. When it comes to performing the actual calculations, here chatbots do a horrible job. There are better tools, specialized websites that I can direct you to, and great statistical programs such as JASP. Now, when it comes to interpreting the calculations that come out of those statistical programs and websites, the chatbots do a good job. I can do a better job. When it comes to interpreting narrative data, the chatbots are only fair. They tend to be very repetitive and superficial. There is specialized software that you can utilize that would be actually better. When it comes to writing your introduction, chatbots are good, but I will do a better job giving you guidance about the important things to cover. In terms of writing your method section, your results section, your discussion section, your chatbot is only fair. Your professor is a much better source. How about in terms of finding visuals for your project? Visuals such as pictures, diagrams, cartoon characters. Well, chatbots are pretty good, but Google Advanced Search is better. For example, here's what Crayon.com came up with when I said, show a picture of a robot doing math. This is what I got when I used Google Advanced Search, a much better picture. In terms of bibliographical information, you need to get complete bibliographical information about one of your sources. Chatbots are pretty good. Google Advanced Search, though, is much more likely to give you the right answer. In terms of writing up your abstract, chatbots are fair. I will do a better job with you. Contact me, your professor. And at the very end, you've got a proofread for spelling, format, grammar, punctuation. Chatbots are good. A better tool that I use, Grammarly. So I am T.L. Brink from Crafton Hills College. Contact me if you want more information about this.